Me or hold me for anything.
Uncover your face.
No.
You're being detained right now. You're not going nowhere.
You're a security guard. You can't.
You're not going nowhere.
So you might speak with another officer outside while I just want to talk to both parties.
No, this is a public lobby. I'm okay. I don't want to go outside. It's cold out there.
You just stop. I was talking to you.
Am I detained?
You got called in.
Am I
yes,
detained?
you are.
For what?
You got called in here for filming our
What law is that?
power.
What law am I
plant.
breaking?
Suspicion.
You're trying to flag me down.
What is that? N. Lyle? What's your badge number, sir?
Yeah, my badge number is 32.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to give you a hard time. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure.
Welcome to our channel. Today, we will explore an important and frequently discussed topic, the First Amendment right to film in public. In this video, we will examine tense situations where citizens confront police or security personnel to defend their right to film and freedom of speech. From heated dialogues to personal rights disputes, we will analyze real-life cases and explore how the First Amendment protects this freedom. Stay tuned to gain a deeper understanding of how the right to film can impact our lives and the importance of safeguarding this freedom in modern society. Let's start with the first scenario where security personnel demand to stop filming without cause while the filmer is exercising their First Amendment rights.
Me or hold me for anything.
Uncover your face.
No.
You're being detained right now. You're not going nowhere.
You're a security guard. You can't.
You're not
detain
going
me.
nowhere.
Michael.
You better tell him back up.
You're not going anywhere.
You better tell him.
We all understand that each citizen's freedom of speech and press is protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. However, in this situation, things do not go smoothly. Security personnel seem to be losing patience and showing irritation at the presence of the person filming.
What are you doing here, sir? Can you lower your face? Do we have 911?
You need to report to first.
8-2 to all units. Can I have the off-duty officer come out here, please? Excuse me, sir. Time to stop recording. S1 to all units. I need the off-duty officers out here immediately.
Back up, sir. You're causing me to be concerned for my safety.
I'm not backing nowhere.
Back up, sir.
What are you going to do?
Back up.
Uncover
Sir,
your face.
You're on private property.
Uncover your face. Uncover your face.
Tom, will you go get the officer in there?
Uncover your face.
Yeah. But you need to keep this guy away from me.
He's not going to touch you. He didn't touch you. So.
You better keep him away from me.
Okay.
He's walking around recording individuals. He will not
He's got a mask with assault rifles on it.
First thing you need to do is get this guy away from me.
All right, come over here, sir. Let me talk to one with the Houston Police Department.
All right, Guzman.
My credentials.
I'll take your word for it. What's your badge number?
What's going on? Why are you taking pictures?
Because I want to. I'm not nervous. I was fine.
Look at you.
Look at me. It's cold outside. I'm an old man. I'm bundled up for the weather.
Here is the issue. This is private property, though.
GIS survey with the city and the county. This is not a private street. Nope. I see a sign right there. What does it say? The side street is private.
Well,
the primary street is not.
Identification on you? We already have our en route.
Are you detaining me?
Yeah, you're detained.
Okay.
Sir, if you can stop.
It's called a cell phone.
It was hoped that the arrival of the Houston police would clarify matters, but things only got worse. Instead of resolving the issue, they resorted to threats of arrest and unreasonable demands for ID. The filmer repeatedly asserted their right to film in public, but the police ignored this, blatantly violating the rights of citizens protected under the First Amendment and Texas Penal Code 3802. Texas Penal Code 3802 specifically states that citizens need only provide their identity to law enforcement when they have been lawfully detained. This is truly an abuse of power and outrageous.
You might want to educate these security guards. They have no authority to detain somebody on public property, absent a felony. No, you're not. You're absolutely not, absent a felony. I don't have to identify myself to you. You're a security guard.
I'm not a security guard. How are you?
I'm
Steve
doing
Ayala
okay.
is managing the
How you
security
doing?
department. So
How you doing?
I'm coming out here. You have to admit, somewhat suspicious.
I had no problem with somebody walking up and asking me what I'm doing. I'll tell them I'm out here in public taking pictures.
Pictures of what?
Anything I can see.
Go ahead and call
One.
Would you call David Barbie?
No, I didn't.
Would you call him right now, please?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't. See, this is why I run a body camera, okay? Because so many...
Okay. Well,
This guy over here in the purple detained me against my will. They surrounded me and held me against my will.
They
And that
held
guy...
you?
I got it on body camera.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'd like to know that because I don't want any of our staff to
Yeah,
touch
they
anything.
have no authority somebody on public property.
I completely understand the rules of security.
Okay.
You don't want to identify yourself as a member of law enforcement?
He has.
He can ask you those questions. We have.
He already has.
He didn't want to give me information, so we have a unit coming over. He's detained. There are signs, property, and like I said, we're just waiting for another unit right now to arrive.
Okay, you may want to call the county. I'm telling you, the GIS survey indicates this is a public road. Okay, but Grisby is public.
Okay.
You're good.
Even if it were a private street, which they claim it is, I told them that's fine, I'll leave, allow me to go, and they refused. You can't trespass me until I've been warned and given the opportunity to withdraw.
We're getting a uniformed officer to come over, and it's a case, and you're going to get warned. This is private property. That they're informing me that there are signs around the property that's
Show me.
property.
Every side road says private property.
Yeah, every side road. The side roads are private. I admit that freely.
You said Grisby wasn't, but you were recording on a side road over there, BP Way. Or not BP Way.
Nope.
Westlake
Westlake.
Park Boulevard? Yes.
Which
that
is
a private.
It is not a private road.
Westlake Park Boulevard? Every road but that one. If you go...
All the side streets, and these confirming what the GIS survey says, all the side streets are private, and they are marked, they are labeled.
So after you pass Westlake Park Boulevard on this road, on this Helios Way is private.
Do you want an autograph to go with that photograph? So I'm going to FOIA that, so make sure that you send it on to Intel.
Okay.
Because if you destroy it,
It's just for my record.
it doesn't matter. You've identified yourself as a Houston police officer. You're
Yes,
now
I have.
acting in your official capacity.
And identify yourself. So, like I said, we're waiting for a
3802
unit.
says I only have to identify myself if I've been lawfully arrested. Am I under arrest? You're acting in your official capacity. That is now public record.
Okay.
Make sure you do not destroy it. Make sure you send it on to
it's not
Intel.
gonna be destroyed.
Okay. Because I will FOIA. I'm going to be FOIAing it.
Okay.
The GoPro's not illegal? Are the cameras of mass destruction? It is not private property. GIS survey says this is public.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. Officer Wynn?
Yeah, Officer Wynn.
But it's spelled Nguyen. Okay.
So, what you doing? I know you're video recording.
Absolutely. Are you running your body camera?
Flash. It just stays red.
Okay. I am walking down a public street, public sidewalk, taking photographs of anything I can see. I was surrounded by security, detained by security against my will, threatened with physical violence.
What you mean you detained you?
Just what I said.
He detained you? Did you say detained?
I said detained. Under threat of physical force. The security guys. This guy's been all right.
Do you mind me asking why you're recording?
Trees. It's a nice looking area. It's a nice looking area. Why would a photographer, not come out and take pictures of it?
Well, you know what this area is, right?
Oh, I don't know about all that. It's just a bunch of office buildings. This one I know. This one's BP because I saw the sign over there. It said BP.
Just to identify you.
Do I need to give it?
I'm just asking.
Okay. Do I need to give it? All right. Do I have to give it?
If you can give me your name and date of birth, if you don't want to give me your driver's license, I can run it anyway. If you're clear, just like I've identified it myself.
Well, you identified yourself because you're a public servant.
Yes, correct.
In the course of your official duties, you're required to identify.
Area, you know the area is the energy corridor. You've got all of oil and gas.
Don't care about that. All I care about is nice looking trees, nice looking buildings. Makes for interesting.
Do you have your ID on you?
I do not.
Do you want to give me your name?
We have no right to the information.
But you got to understand that the area you're in is oil and gas.
So oil and gas can freak out and come out here and just grab me and hold me against my will no matter what I do.
That's what they're making. I hear you. And they look at it from
anybody can video, take pictures, there's nothing you can do like that. I can't just see me.
I haven't detained anybody, obviously, got possessed of the building or charge. What I would ask is when we call, when I first came out, those words were.
Hey, what you mean by that? You got to step it up.
Unreasonable amount of time for detainment. Reasonable amount of time, according to the Supreme Court, is about 20 minutes plus. Well, your security detained me under threat of violence to start with. Private security.
Well, basically, when you're forced to provide
we've not asked him to step anywhere with us or stay anywhere.
So you don't want to give me your information.
Well, if somebody had walked up and just said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'd have told them. But now we've got this kind of response, which means you're going to generate a report, even if it's just an information-only report.
I'm a generate report.
You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. It's department policy required.
I don't have.
That's going to go to the Intel Division. Intel Division is going to take that, and I could end up on a terrorist watch list because I want to take pictures.
Well, okay. Look.
You're not going to be able to reason with me to get my identification. I am not going to give it, period.
Everyone understands that sidewalks are public spaces where people have the freedom to come and go. However, it seems the police are either abusing their power or completely confused, deliberately obstructing this citizen. They treat it as their private property, but through their persistence, the citizen clearly asserts their innocence, merely exercising their right to film in a public area. This injustice is truly unacceptable.
3802 says I only have to identify myself if I've been lawfully arrested. Lawfully arrested.
I saw you.
Absolutely, it's a public sidewalk. You can take pictures, anything you can see. As a matter of fact, I highly recommend anytime the police are present.
A similar incident occurred in Birmingham, Alabama in 2023 when James Smith was asked by a security guard to stop filming at a shopping mall. The right to film in public is a fundamental and indisputable right, especially when James Smith was performing this action in a public area. Similar to the previously mentioned situation, the actions of the security guard violated Smith's freedom of speech and filming rights under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. From these situations, we see that the freedom of speech and press for every citizen must be absolutely respected. Whether it's police officers or anyone else, no one has the right to infringe upon these fundamental rights. The protection of these rights is non-negotiable and must be maintained in all circumstances. Moving on to the second scenario, where police state that they do not mind if citizens film in public while they are on duty.
I'm not going to give you a hard time. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure you're all right. You're flagging me down, waving at me, so I just want to make sure you're good.
No, just letting you know that we're keeping an eye on you guys, man.
I
We don't like
appreciate
tyrants.
that. I appreciate that.
Initially, the officer might have been suspicious about the purpose of the filming, but he later confirmed that there was no problem. Filming in public is a completely legal right protected by the First Amendment.
Did a U-turn for this, guys. Hey, man.
You all right?
What happened?
I was just asking if you all right.
What's your name and badge number?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What's your name and badge number?
I'm just making sure you're okay. I thought you were trying to flag me down.
Nah, man, what's your name and badge number?
Are you okay? Enforcement help or medical attention or anything?
What's your name and badge number, sir?
I'm trying to make sure you're okay. Everything is fine. I just thought you were trying to flag me down.
No, I'm good, man, but
I see what you're trying to do with the camera. If you're good, I'm gonna get out of here. You're not gonna get a reaction out of me.
As soon as you made that U-turn, I got a reaction.
No, you waved, so I thought you were trying to flag me down.
What is that? N. Lyle? What's your badge number, sir?
Yeah, my badge number. I'm not going to give you a hard time. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure you're all right. You're flagging me down, waving at me, so I just want to make sure you're...
You guys, man, we don't like tyrants.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You should do that. That's well within your civil rights to do that too.
A good day, man?
Yeah, I can't complain. Everything's good with you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit hot, but other than that, life is good, right?
You got water, man, in your car?
In a cup. I don't have like water bottles.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna offer you something. I got some in my backpack if you wanted some.
That's nice, dude. I appreciate that. Like I said, dude, I don't have... You recording me doesn't bother me at all. You're well within your rights to do that. So, you know, speeding up and down the road and doing all that kind of stuff, you're well within your rights to do that. So recording me doesn't, you know, I try to do the right thing all the time, so recording me doesn't bother me. The ability of everybody in the community, it's not a bad thing. Just making sure you're safe. You're good?
Yeah, man.
Cool. Have a good night.
Hey, we appreciate
You just found it. Deputy Lyle, L-Y-L-E. My badge number is 32.
Cool.
Cool? Yeah. Have a good night.
Likewise, man.
Filming in public areas is a legal right protected by law. The actions of the police in this case are correct as they respect the citizens' freedom of speech. Additionally, educating the community about compliance with the law and understanding basic rights is crucial to ensure that everyone is aware of and properly exercises their rights and responsibilities in society. In another development, a citizen is asked for ID and searched without any reasonable suspicion. Guess what happens next?
Nope. Excuse me?
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Okay, come here.
Okay. Lisa, I'm getting arrested.
Set it down. I'll hold it for you so it doesn't get broken.
Following an auditor to a public road near the Payson, Utah power plant. It's disappointing to find that the police there demanded identification when there was no reasonable cause or indication of criminal behavior. Filming in a public area is a right under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Requesting ID and searching a person in this case is not only an ill-advised action, but also a serious violation of personal freedom.
Oh, how are you? How you doing? Sir? For a second.
Whoa, why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me.
What are you doing by our power
What's your name and
plant
badge number?
permanent?
What's your name and badge number? Why would you touch me?
Okay, because I told you to stop. I was
No,
talking to you.
am I detained?
You got called in.
Am I
Yes,
detained?
you are.
For what? What law am I
Plant.
breaking?
Suspicious, man.
Suspicious?
What do we have at our power plants? I didn't make this stuff. I got called down here to check you out.
No.
Okay, come here.
Okay. Hey, so I'm getting arrested.
Set it down. I'll hold it for you so it
Getting
doesn't get
arrested.
broken.
Yep, don't.
Your ID at?
Nope.
Okay, you're failing to give me your ID.
What law did I break?
Huh?
What law did I broken?
Well, you didn't listen to me.
What law did what?
Why are you filming around our
Well, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it.
power
Will you face
plant
it to me? I'll face it to
with our security? And don't listen to him.
Can you
Okay.
let go of me, please? So what law did I
Okay,
break?
are you a constitutionalist? What you do?
Yes, I am. I'm a First Amendment auditor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have your badge. Not happening. We can do it, right?
Look, man, he's just asking for your information.
The police even ignored the auditor's explanation, despite his assertion that he was not violating any laws and was in a public area. This indicates an abuse of power and a serious infringement on personal freedom. It is disheartening to see the First Amendment right to film in public being violated, especially when the police are deliberately demanding ID and searching bags. This is truly unacceptable.
Yep, he's searching me, chat.
I'm gonna figure
He's searching me right now.
I'm gonna figure out where ID
He's
is.
searching my pockets. He's searching me right now.
So
He's
why
searching
are you
me.
filming our
He's searching
power
me.
plant?
What's your name and badge number?
Why are we filming our power
Name and badge
plant?
number?
It sure is.
Okay, good. Is yours on?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. So
Why are you filming our
I can film anything in public.
Stand the security measures?
I don't give a shit about security measures.
Okay.
It's a cool building. It's kind of cool birds up there. It's things.
Okay, give me just a second.
Yep. Am I detained still? Whoa! Why'd you bump into me, yo?
Dude,
I'm a
so you
First Amendment activist. You should know this already. I'm just filming in public. Come on. Come on, Sergeant. Am I detained, yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
Just hang out with us for a minute.
Yeah? Alright, good. So yeah, chat.
Did you hear him?
Sir.
At any time, if you go on with the property. That's what he's asking.
I don't know. Ugh.
This situation recalls a troubling event in Brooklyn, New York in May 2024. A journalist was stopped by police and asked to delete video footage of a public arrest. Although the journalist was later assured of compensation for emotional distress, this incident raised serious questions about press freedom and the public filming rights of citizens. It is unimaginable that some police officers could so flagrantly and irrationally violate citizens' rights. These actions not only cause outrage, but can also lead to lawsuits or complaints about power abuse in similar situations.
Alright, so we're just coming in here, guys. Guy already tried to detain me. He put my hands behind my back. He searched my pockets trying to get my ID himself. Goody. This is a sergeant. I'm in Payson, Utah. He's definitely a tyrant right here. Public side road, and they're trying to. He already searched me. He already put his hand on me behind my hands behind my back. Please stay here, okay? These guys are tyrants. Who knows what they're gonna do? I don't know. He's detained me without breaking the law, so he's already searched my pockets. He's already.
Detaining and arresting are two different things, correct? It's easier if you talk to me. Okay, you're free to go. See ya.
Did you learn your lesson today, sir? Fat.
Stop and talk to me when I ask you.
I don't have to talk to you. What law says I have to talk to you?
You know what? Just leave.
You leave.
I'm not gonna sit
I'm
here.
in public. You go to your job, Sergeant.
Your stuff.
First Amendment activity. I have the right to film anybody I want, anything I want in public. You're coming on the public land and grabbing something like that. Yeah. Do it. Do something. Do something. Oh, I'm gonna sue him, dude.
From these events, it is clear that citizens' rights are not always guaranteed. Therefore, we advise you to familiarize yourself with basic laws to protect yourself. Alternatively, you can follow our videos to stay updated on legal knowledge and quickly understand your rights. We have reached the final situation in the video where Joyce Jackson, an assistant director at the Laurel City Public Service Center, made an unreasonable demand to stop filming in a public area.
Not filming patrons who have come in here and asked not to be filmed because they are conducting business.
Which that request is not unreasonable, right?
So,
as everyone knows, no one has the right to prevent others from filming in public, and Joyce Jackson made a mistake by issuing an unreasonable demand to stop filming. This is a serious misunderstanding, as the First Amendment clearly establishes citizens' rights to express themselves freely, including filming or photographing in public places without any interference. Joyce's actions not only wrong, but also contradict the fundamental values of the freedom we cherish.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Can I help you with something?
Not yet. Maybe in a little bit.
Hold on one moment.
Did you forget what type of information? Okay, we'll hold on one moment for her. She can remember what type of information comes from the information desk she's working at.
He talks about how the news of Europe is forcing the news of France. And down here he says, it costs me to be only temporary. Lots of luck.
Here is the passports area. Prevention. How you doing?
And it's worse.
Passports area. Is it where people come to apply for passports or like?
What you doing?
I'm sorry?
Okay, you got videotape there, that's personal information.
I'm gathering content for a story. Sorry, there's 4 different people talking to me.
My
Sorry.
name is Joyce Jackson. I'm the assistant director filming, and why?
No, absolutely no, I don't.
You can't just walk in and what are you filming?
I'd rather not divulge the information yet,
But
Joyce.
see, but that's the problem.
Well,
we don't know why are you filming her. Who's being in your story? What information are you using out of our lobby? No, I'm just asking a question. I'm not upset.
Okay,
Please understand that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm just trying to figure out what's
Take it a mile a minute. You asked 6 questions. Can I answer one of them? Or?
No. I didn't mean to ask 6 questions, but go ahead and explain.
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. Gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I'm not going to divulge the story yet because it's not ready for publish to use at my discretion for my story because I have the freedom of press. It is a First Amendment to film in public and publicly accessible areas.
Yes, you are right.
You're right. I know to film in public and publicly accessible areas. I don't have to ask permission.
Get someone from the mayor's office for me,
absolutely.
please.
I'm trying to. Okay.
This is my job, and
I ask a lot
of
things, Joyce.
I'm trying to protect people's information and doing my job.
Absolutely,
to your
I
rights,
do.
But that does not infringe
Absolutely,
upon
I
their
do.
rights as well.
Well, they can't infringe upon my rights either.
No,
Joyce.
but you can't infringe.
That's the difference. You're
I'm saying
you're
if this man
mistaken,
doesn't want
Joyce.
his information on your camera.
That's fine. Then he should go into a private area. He's in public though, ma'am.
No, so if you go stand outside and somebody wants to film all of your public information, right, sir? So
No,
we're
it is.
asking you, please.
It is right. They have the right to do that, ma'am. It's public.
Okay. You can't just walk in buildings and start filming people.
In public buildings, yes, you may.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you may.
Once in a public area, the concept of privacy becomes nearly meaningless. Nonetheless, Joyce stubbornly demanded privacy for herself, her family, and her colleagues, despite this clearly being inappropriate in this context. Moreover, Joyce's actions violated the public filming rights allowed under the First Amendment. The First Amendment explicitly grants citizens the right to capture images and videos in public to ensure transparency and oversight. Joyce's attempt to obstruct this right not only reflects a lack of legal understanding, but also shows a disregard for others' freedoms. This is not only an unreasonable action in the current situation, but also a violation of each individual's basic freedom.
In public buildings, yes, you may.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you may. You guys are mistaken.
You have to give people have the opportunity to say whether or not they wish to be filmed and recorded. You cannot
Not in public.
record people. Part of the public domain.
This is, the lobby is.
Conducting business in here is not.
Both of you have already agreed that this lobby is open to the public.
But you can't get her or me or any of them.
No,
If
you've
you wanna
already
film
agreed
the
that.
Wall, you can film the wall.
Here we go. He's filming me, so this is going to be wherever. So, sir, you can do what you think you want to do, but you cannot infringe upon people's rights.
You're right, you can't.
You
Joyce.
cannot.
You cannot.
And you cannot be antagonistic. We're not trying
No
to
one's
be
antagonistic.
Yeah, well,
The wall in between 2 chairs, and I'm being yelled at by 3 different people. You guys are antagonizing me.
nobody's yelling.
You guys have all raised your voice.
I never came
You
out here
did.
huffing and puffing.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You'll see.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So you want to do an expose on me?
No, I was gathering
Apparently,
content
that's
for
what
a
you just
story.
said.
You walked over and put yourself on the camera, Joyce.
No,
I didn't
did not
ask to
walk
speak to
put
you.
on to stop
And
it
I
because
respectfully
this is
explained that what I'm doing is First
information.
Amendment protected activity,
But
Joyce.
this is people's sensitive information, sir.
Correct.
That they shouldn't
This
be
is
doing it in public if they're that worried about
They're
it, Joyce.
not in public.
They are. This is a public lobby.
We have the right to have inside the building.
Yes.
Are you here wishing to ask permission to film a story, or do you
No,
have
I don't need to ask.
You are looking
I don't need to ask
have
permission. I have the freedom of press, ma'am. I don't need to ask permission. You guys don't get to control who gets.
Not at all attempting to control
Well, you
the
are.
press. No, we
You're
are
telling me I
not.
need to ask permission.
But you don't have you.
Is there
you
is there
are
Ashton
protected.
Kutcher around here? Am I on punked because you're saying one thing and then you're?
This is going to be a round
Yes, it
robin
is.
of
I know.
arguments,
Please.
So let's not do
Let
that.
me just finish
Let's
conducting
just-
my business, and I would have been
let's-
gone by now.
You can't go over that
No,
way, sir.
these
people are
individuals
doing
do not want to be
information over
filmed,
there,
sir.
They are doing
And have told you they do
have-
not
they
want
have
to be
expressed
filmed.
That they do not want to be filmed, and you're still filming them right now.
So minors
Not
in
want
the
to be
building,
filmed.
and you can't just
To
film
film
minors.
Wow, you guys have no.
He was a special pickup.
Anyway, ma'am, I was just curious. So, what is it that?
Mary, turn around and move out the way of the camera, please.
Anyway, so when I
Move
go
out
into
the way.
like
But no, this
post
is a State
offices.
Department
Wow,
information.
calm down, Joyce.
You cannot just point your camera and start recording information. We don't know what you're doing with this.
What? How do I know what you're doing with that information? How do I know what you're doing with that video footage? It's all public. Like you.
But you're filming there. I'm not going to go round and round with
You're
you, sir.
right,
This is
because you're
security
wrong.
Video. No, we're not going to do that, sir.
That's embarrassing to
Please
this
do not
county
shoot
and this
inside
state.
That window, please. That is.
You can't trespass the eyes, Joyce. If I can see inside that window, I can film inside of it. Like I said to you, how do you know that I'm not a savant and I don't have what? Then don't put a window there, Joyce. What is a window for but to look through?
We'll wait.
We'll wait.
Why else would you put a window there if not to look through, Joyce? You should make it a one-way mirror then if you don't want people looking in but you can see out. That would be the proper thing to do there. Can I get your name since you're
I
out
don't
here?
wish to be filmed.
That's fine. And I don't wish to be berated and harassed, but you know, things are happening.
I'm just standing here. I don't wish to
Joanne
be
Barr.
filmed. I don't wish to be
Joanne
filmed or
Okay.
recorded.
And we have Joyce Jackson. You said you were what again, Joyce? Film it.
And who
I'll
were
FOIA
you?
it too. I'd rather not discuss that.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
okay.
I'm a private citizen. I don't work for the public. Yeah.
So I was troubled that I didn't get the kind of support that I thought.
Mary, move.
Mary, I'm not talking to you. You're fine, sweetheart. Offices, I see they do passports in there. I was curious if it was the same service. Dear God. This is going to be a waste of taxpayer dollars. But now I'm not going to leave since you called the authorities because I don't want them to think I'm absconding from the situation to run away. So we're going to make sure when they come, we use the city taxpayer dollars that they're using to do their job to educate you guys properly.
Did you get all of your stuff, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Good luck. Thank you.
Budget and personal services.
And I think that's wonderful to have.
Just to let you know, Joyce, I can film minors. I usually don't. I make it a point not to film minors.
Okay.
And I make it a point to not post that type of content. Just so you know. What was that?
And it's only all these years later that someone took the time, did the research, and put the movie out.
Yeah. So we have an ATM here. Budget and personnel services. Use main lobby. This is obviously a lobby. It'd be different if this was like a private lobby. It'd be different, but you guys have both already stated that this lobby right here is open to the public. In film, I can film through the window, but I can't walk in there because while the building and the entrance and the lobby might be open to the public, the tax-paying private citizen have the right to use public and
But these
publicly accessible
individuals don't
areas.
wish to be filmed.
I know, but they see that's the thing.
Whether in the lobby or not, they
I
do
know,
not
but they-
wish to be
I
filmed.
know, but they.
Even though the police were present and clearly affirmed that the auditor's filming was completely legal, he received only a superficial apology from the building staff. This attitude is truly disappointing. Instead of taking the matter seriously and demonstrating professionalism in resolving the issue, the building staff responded with indifference and a lack of seriousness. This not only increased the auditor's frustration, but also reflects a lack of responsibility and professionalism in handling the situation, which could have been resolved more easily and effectively.
Harassed me and berated me. That was all.
Okay.
Wait, what? They can't just...
Because at that point you're trespassing,
Well,
right?
sir, actually, that would be a violation of 18 U.S. Code 242. These public services is every other private citizen has, sir. They can't just come out here and ask me to leave. That's discrimination because they don't like me. That's discrimination. Doesn't mean that they can trespass me or ask me to leave from public property, sir. I haven't committed a crime.
This is publicly accessible property. It's not necessarily public property.
Publicly accessible.
Because public property is property that you have access to 24/7.
No.
Okay.
This is subject to...
So what's different between this and a Chick-fil-A?
Well, first off, Chick-fil-A is a private business, sir. Private
This is
business.
a city-
This is a city business. This is owned by the taxpayers. This is ran by the city. This is a public service. This is during time. It's all subject to a time, place, and a manner. It's business hours in a legal forum. I'm sorry, in a public forum, and doing legal and lawful activity. This is a public lobby. Entrances, lobbies, and foyers are accessible to the public.
Yeah.
For
And like a lot of lobbies are.
Yeah,
And a lot of,
absolutely.
And a lot of other
the same way
businesses.
they have a camera right there, and I can go down to the city solicitor with Lawrence Taub and FOIA that for the same way that I can gather my own content.
Yeah.
So I didn't go up to anybody. I wasn't asking private citizens. I was asking the lady at the passport window if it was the same service that they offer at the post office that I see when people get their passport done there. 3 times to de-escalate, to calm down. I explained to them that there is no expectation of privacy in public. They work says her name. That's the difference.
And what, I'm, if you don't mind me asking, that press pass, who's that through? Or
My company.
Company?
Yeah, I'm an
Okay.
independent journalist.
Okay.
Now, can I ask what agency gives out governmental press passes? There's,
No, what
and that's
press
what I
pass it was
explained to
through.
them. Okay.
Well, no, yeah, because I didn't know if you were with, like, Fox
I
or
understand what
NBC
you're
or
saying.
CBS.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I explained that to them. I explained, the expectation of privacy in public, how they work for the thing. Dude, I'd have been gone by now. I would have asked the information and I'd have been gone.
So did you get the information that you...
I was almost done. No, I had to ask the people at the budget and personnel service, and I need to ask Mary at the passport window if that's the same thing they offer at the post office or not. Okay. That was all I needed.
So you
screaming at me, and then she tried to put her hand on my camera and told the lady to turn around and not give me services. Again, that is 242. That is a violation of that. That is a deprivation of public services.
Okay, so were you able to speak?
And they asked, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Not yet, in a little bit." I wasn't ready to speak to them and get the information from them. Mary a question, and that's when Joyce Jackson came out here, again, raising her voice, being disorderly, and escalating a situation.
But you can see how, I mean, I understand you have a protected right. You can see, well, no, you can see how it would maybe strike someone as like off, right? Sure, it's a publicly accessible building, but there's information being...
It doesn't strike me as weird.
It doesn't strike you as weird?
And when I tried to respect her to de-escalate herself a couple times so I could explain it. The same way I'm explaining to y'all, I tried to explain to them.
Right, when we're keeping a... I'm just trying to understand what...
I'm not trying to waste taxpayer dollars to have 3, then 4 officers come out here. It would have been done and gone by now.
Can we go ahead and do this? Can we?
Yeah, I was like, you're more than welcome to get the information.
Yeah, but I don't need a chaperone or anything.
It's not for you.
It's to make sure that they give it to me. Okay.
So somebody else doesn't come out and be disorderly with you.
Okay. Thanks, but I would also Joanne said that when you guys got here and you explained to them that she would give me an apology, that she would come out here and tell me that she was wrong and she apologizes. Can you have her come out?
We're not going to make anything. We can't make anybody give you an apology.
All right. Through the window or this or that, and I explained to them how do they know that I'm not a savant? How do they know that I don't have a photographic memory? What's the difference between my photographic memory, these eyes, because you can't trespass eyes from public, and this camera?
Were you just like looking like regular, or like
like the window, like this?
Okay, well,
don't look through that window. Don't look through that window.
That's
I said, what else is a window for but to look through?
Okay,
Why
that's
else
fine.
would you? I said, out and me not to look through. It was this one right here on the corner. Let me show you, because it wasn't this front window.
Okay,
it was the side one right here. You guys to look out and me not to look in, then it needs to be a one-way mirror and not a double visible window.
That's right. I understand that. Look, sir.
I'm not trying to waste y'all's time, man. I don't. You know what I mean? I live with the parents of a sergeant of the Laurel Police Department.
Okay.
I've never had an issue with Laurel Police. Y'all are cool motherfuckers. I'm a sergeant person, but I'm trying to be real with y'all. I don't have a problem with you guys. I tried to nicely explain that to them, and they freaked out, sat out here, talked a mile a minute, cut me off. They got rude. They antagonized, and they even fed into this guy. As soon as the guy, these folks have not said a word. Thank you, guys. Not said a word to me, even acknowledged that I'm here. They've done what they're supposed to do. It was the one guy.
Okay.
You know, I'm just trying to de-escalate this. I'm trying to get my information.
And that's what we're trying to do too.
Yeah,
so whatever information you need, let's get that so that we can go on about our day.
I got you.
Okay?
I got
cool?
you.
Go ahead.
All right.
So Miss Mary, like this and stuff, I see that they do like passports and passport services there. Is this the same type of service that they offer at the same one? Now, is it like a difference in price? Is this maybe free because it's a tax funded, same type of thing? Can I get information on that? I need to apply for a.
Online and get it. Oh, okay.
Yep. I don't have access to a computer. I want the same hard copy that every other citizen.
Oh, it's right out there on top.
Right here? Okay. Thank you, Miss Mary. See,
There's
that's
a
right here in the
library
thing.
too.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
If you need a computer, you can more than welcome
And
to
I
go
try to
there.
explain it to them. You know, I've been. And look, while I can sit here and put a kid on there, I make it a point not to film children. I don't ever go in to find me on the street. I turn the camera up. I blur their faces. I cut them out of video footage. I got morals, man. I'm also a human being at the end of the day, the same way you guys are. Behind that badge and that name and that number and the act, that's what I'm saying, the act that you guys are portraying and the job that you do, you are human beings. You know what I mean? We're all in this together, bro. The world's headed in a weird direction right now, and we're in this together. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all not coming out here.
Do you have any other thing? Do you have anything else we can help you with?
Yeah, I want that apology from Joanne. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask the public information.
No.
I know. I'm gonna ask the information. I'm gonna let this nice lady go first. Joanne to come out here and give me that proper apology. And if not, then I need all of this. If not, then I need their information. Joanne, can I just get that apology, miss?
I'm sorry. Are you talking about her?
I asked her if I could get that apology. That was all. She said if she was wrong, that she would come and complain on her or Joyce if she just apologized to me. That was up to her mistake. But she's not. So now I'm gonna need the information window to give me the.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. You know another place in the area?
Then I also want to go speak. I want to speak to the mayor about some shit going on with Ruth Hyatt and the city solicitor and things like that.
We know that that's unreasonable, right? To go and just, like, there's got to be a schedule. Like, you can request probably. I thought you were, like, expecting to speak with the mayor right now.
But I hadn't even got as far as setting up an appointment because they screamed at me and said I needed to. How you doing, ma'am? Hey, so ultimately, admission. If she was wrong, I guess she's not. So can I just get the proper?
Hold on. I told you corrected.
Yep.
However, I would like to honor you not filming patrons who be filmed because they are conducting business.
Which that request is not unreasonable, right? It's
So
not an
that-
unreasonable request. You can have your right. It's not unreasonable either.
I'm
That's
just
all.
asking if you would honor
I'm not
these
here to be reasonable. I'm here to be lawful, sir.
come in here with the expectation that they want to just conduct their business.
Through this situation, it can be seen that the auditor performed excellently in calmly and resolutely protecting their filming rights under the First Amendment. Conversely, the building staff should learn to stay calm and respect the personal freedoms of others according to the law. First Amendment rights are not always guaranteed in every situation. Understanding your legal rights and obligations is the best way to avoid unnecessary trouble. Adhering to legal regulations not only protects your rights, but also helps ensure safety for everyone. This is the message we want to convey in this video. We hope you find the content useful. Don't forget to follow us for the latest updates. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.